Hello everyone, welcome to EagleEye Spring Review. Thanks for joining. So I will just jump into the email. So we have two goals in this sprint is focusing on Azure Marketplace. We finished one of the goal is to do the portal front-end distribution for customers. And we have some progress on the second goal. Yeah, about defining the pricing model. We got some like insights from the Luis, and we need to come up with some detailed plan and check with Toby and you, Adam. So that's the overall goals. And this is a short sprint, just 1 week with 4 days. Here are the time spent. I'll quickly skip. And here are all the backlog. Let me go to the browser. Yeah. So the first 2 PBI is done by Jim, and Jim will have a quick talk about it.
Okay. So the first PBI was to well, the goal is to add a new report to capture induction body and their scores. And this PBI is specific about the code implementation. So this is done. Yes. And the second PBI is, the second one is to fix a bug introduced from a previous PR. So this is fixed as well.
Okay. Yeah, and next for PBI is from Geoffrey. I think Geoffrey, you can have a quick demo.
Yeah, so I did a done video, which was just approved recently. So I didn't ping you, Adam, yet, but we can watch it after the call if you want. I'll just quickly show you what it looks like now. So I've basically worked on the UI of the tag section. So this is my screen. Normally, you should see that. So this is the latest version now of the tag. So we've changed the title first. So we've centered the name, basically, and it's actually live edited. So if you type things here, you can see it there.
Who chose that to be centered?
You asked me to check how it's done in other software. So I chose it because it seemed to be how most people do it.
How most? Which other software centers the heading like that?
I think Outlook. I think I saw it in the Outlook menu somewhere.
No.
When you've dialed
so. Do me a favor. Copy check by. Just copy that. No, copy check by. No. Yeah. You can edit up the top. Yeah. All right. Copy and then paste.
Paste where?
After check by. Just paste.
Oh.
Paste. Paste.
Okay.
Paste. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty obvious.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. All right. No. Yeah. No. It should be left aligned. And it
used to be left aligned, but
yeah. The problem was it was not clear that edit tag was that it was separated. That was all.
Right.
Edit tag looked like it was part of the name. That was all.
Right. Okay. So I left aligned again.
Yeah, so you left aligned, yeah. But that's why you should call for a check by as soon as you've done the video.
Okay. So the video was checked by the Frenchies and also Luke and Jim. But yeah, I'll fix this one.
No worries.
And the next one was, all the section now have no spacing. So I removed the section here, which was basic info. So this is disappeared. So now the name and description are all at the top.
Okay.
We have a configuration section with all the AI stuff. The webhook now here. And this one now is called report descriptions. So we changed the name to make it a bit more obvious. And if it still is confusing to the user, I've added some links in all the info here. So if you click on one of them, the learn more, you actually are redirected to the docs, which show a nice screenshot of what the report description is about. And it shows you that it's this bunch of text here just below the name of the report.
Beautiful.
So it's more clear now what this is about, I think.
Okay, so one's called documentation link, so go back.
Yeah, this one there.
Yeah, and no, go back. I want to see on the
back.
form.
So the documentation link is at the very top. here.
Oh, it's called, right. So
because it's
shouldn't
part of
that-
the whole tag.
Okay, all right.
Mm.
But I think that should be just under the report description, because then it's in the same place on the report.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. We can add it
Yeah.
there. Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
Actually, do you want to Yak share this now?
Sure, if you want it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it quickly. All right, I'm ready
You'll
here.
need the other page open and get rid of your bookmark bar.
Yeah, correct. Sorry, let me just change that. Oops. The other page. Oh, this one. I don't think I need this one for the recording. This should be enough because I'm just going to mention the title and adding it to this section. It should be fine, I think. Let's go. Recording. Starting in 3 seconds. Hey, Yakshever, I would like to make some changes on the edit tag in EagleEye. So the dialog to change the tag. So the first change would be to move the title back to the left. And the second one is to move the documentation link section all the way down to the report descriptions, because it's in the same area in the report. So yeah, please make these changes. Thank you.
Can you click on the link so that you can see why?
I just finished the recording.
Right. Before you started, I did say you'll need to open the other one.
Yeah, you're right. But I didn't understand why, because everything was here.
Because you need
mean
to have
this link
content.
here?
Yes. Yeah, you need to
Okay.
say we're representing that. There's a heading there.
Oh, the reason.
Description and a link. Yes. Otherwise, they don't know why you're asking for that.
Okay, right. I said it at the end, but I didn't show the email. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, after this meeting, do another yak shave and kill the other one.
No worries. I'll do it again. But yeah, that's about it for me. So that's all the changes that were made, I believe. And I'll chase you for the video, for the done video.
Okay.
Okay, all good now. Luke, you can take over again. I'll stop sharing.
Okay, so moving on to next one. So the next one is the Azure Marketplace portal front-end distribution. So for this one, we managed to deploy the Next.js project to the container app. So I will have a quick demo. So on here, you can see this is the Azure resources for the EagleEye project. And there's a resource called the Next.js container app. So we successfully deployed this one. And if you click on the link here, yeah, you can log into see our portal here. Yeah, but this is just for the front part, and we have like 2 PBI need to test the back end of the portal and also the engine. Yeah, so currently the front end is working fine. Yeah. So that's the last done PBI. I will quickly go to the in progress one. Yeah, and for the first one, this is the done video from Geoffrey. Yeah, and he will check with you later.
I'll do it again
And
because we changed the UI. So
yeah, and next one is the Azure Marketplace defined pricing model. Yeah, we already talked about it. We still need to look at how the Azure Marketplace offer download pricing and come up with a detailed plan. Yeah, no progress for this one. And for Geoffrey, he picked up this one and still in progress. Yeah. So yeah, so that's all the PBI. Yeah, I will move on. For deployment, we have one deployment for the product website and one portal deployment, no engine deployment. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we have a Java fill-in on our daily scan. Yeah. So Geoffrey, do you want to help me?
we can do it after the call. We just did it. We did the Yak Shiver already, so we do it after the call.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the report, still Stefan, Ben, Michael, top 3 users. For the Epic progress, we have one done PBI and one in progress for the Azure Marketplace. And for R&D, it's still about Azure Marketplace, kind of doing some experiment on deploying Next.js project to Azure Container App. Yeah. For AI tools, I think Jim switched to use the ChatGPT 4.1. It's no change for me and Geoffrey.
Okay, before we get to the retro, all the work you're doing is good. I was just wondering, if you go back to the usage, is there any triggers that you reckon that we could get it so more people are looking at it? Like, you know, if I was to think about Yakshaver, I know people use Yakshaver more, but they use it because they want to do a task and then they look at the leaderboard to see how they're going. It's motivating. Is there any bits in these reports that would trigger, like, if we know why Stefan looks at it for annual reviews, we don't know why Ben looks at it. Does anyone know? But if we can understand, can you make sure you understand why Ben is using it and ask why Michael is using it? Rick, you're here. Why are you using it?
I was looking at one of my stats, which is the notification from Azure DevOps. So remember, I was receiving too many notifications from it, and I need to get rid of them. So
why were you receiving notifications from EagleEye?
No, from Azure DevOps. So Yakshaver is doing unit testing and tag myself during the unit testing, and that will trigger a notification from Azure DevOps.
But what does that have to do with you looking at these reports?
So I want to see if that indeed reduce. I did some changes, so I want to see if that indeed reduced the notification counts.
Right. Okay. All right. Callum, why are you looking at it?
I think I was just curious. Just want to have a bit of a dig around the data, see what I can find.
And Isaac, why do you look at it?
Probably same story, or for, I don't know what time period this is for, but if it's older, for CTF to get those stats.
Okay. Okay. And what time period is this?
Last 3 months.
Oh, okay.
For CTF.
Okay. I think we should be looking at this for the last 1 month, I think. Yeah. I think let's reduce that down to 1 month. Okay. If you could you fix that up before sending this email?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right.
Jim, please help me add a note. Yeah.
I will do.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I will continue to retro. Yeah. So what went well? From me, we successfully deployed the portal front end. And from Jim, tag form looks awesome. From Geoffrey, we fixed a PBI that was in the backlog for a long time. Yeah, it's this one. And from Geoffrey, having Jim in China time zone is very helpful. Yeah. And Geoffrey enjoying doing the auth work.
What was the auth work?
The link, the PBR that's just there on the third item. It's the same one, so we didn't paste it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can you put auth somewhere? Geoffrey auth dash. Yeah. On the third item, just put Geoffrey dash auth.
On the third one.
Geoffrey dash
auth.
Auth dash.
like this.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and then dash again.
Then you would know that it's related.
Okay, right.
Okay, so what didn't go so well? Yeah, we have some like new PBIs, some like a feedback from you, Adam, raised during the last like spring review summary, which increased the effort. Yeah, we had a quick discussion about it, and we are thinking just following the rules for the unexpected request. Yeah, check with PO and to see if we need to add in the current sprint and maybe remove something out. Those two are kind of related.
Yeah, look, if they're very quick and easy, you can do them in the current sprint, but generally you would just put them on the next sprint. Are they in this sprint now? Like, are we about to see my ones in this sprint coming?
I don't think you had too much feedback for this one, so I don't think so.
Sorry. All right, so the feedback I gave, is it done or is it in the next sprint?
Oh, the feedback you gave now?
No.
About, oh, sorry.
Did you
Go
just
again.
hear? We're looking at what didn't go well. There were PBIs raised in the last sprint summary recording.
Yes.
Are they now done, or did you move them into the next sprint?
They are done. It was all the UI changes in the tags that I talked about.
Oh, okay. All right. So can you put some? All right. Can you put some UX? Yeah, some UX PBIs if that's what they want. Some
at the very beginning.
Some new UX PBIs, and then put the other at the end. They are now done. Now, obviously, so the question now is how much time did those UX things, because I think they were fairly small, but UX stuff does take time. Yeah.
I think
they might be small, but I think if we're adding a fair few of them all together, it starts to pile up on time. And I think that's more the concern there. Like one or two very small, that's fine. But when it starts throwing off planned work, I'm not sure if that should be put in.
I think the problem is Jeffrey is trying to get a video passed, and there's a number of little things in there that he's just not used to UX stuff. So you're going through a lot of UX stuff, and it
didn't take too much time actually. It took I think 1 day overall to do the UX stuff plus the docs plus the video.
Yeah. Look, I understand what you're saying, Toby. I do think it's just better to nail them so that particular video can just go live because it's good enough.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose maybe video PBIs we should be trying to, in general, allocate more effort, because they're not so much anymore, the quick and dirty PBIs. They're PBIs that will have multiple revisions, multiple UI adjustments.
Yeah, true.
I'm just thinking in the viewpoint of, keeping an eye on scope and making sure that we're getting through what we commit to for a week's sprint. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you get where I'm coming from. But
I do. I
understand your side too.
Yeah, I actually do agree with you. It's difficult because you just want that video over and done with it, so it's finished.
No, I get it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. No worries.
Yep.
Right.
So I will move on to the forecast. Yeah. So for next sprint, our goal would be defining pricing model. So this is a leftover, and another goal would be to test the portal API and engine. So in this sprint, we kind of test the portal front end. So yeah, we still need to test portal API and engine. Yeah. 1 week sprint. And I have highlighted those sprint goals. Yeah, define pricing model, test portal API and engine. Yeah.
Okay, so look, let's just assume that you do this all perfectly and you test the engine, it's perfect. Just explain to me what will be the experience. So a new user grabs this, they go to the home page of EagleEye, they click on a button that says create new tenant. It will redirect them to the Azure Marketplace.
So we haven't created Azure Marketplace offer yet. So at the current stage, the user would be, let me show you. So the process is they are going to create our definition from the Azure Marketplace, and they will provision all the resources like this, and they will have a portal front end they can take around.
So we're going to give them documentation to go into Azure, into their own resource group, and create all the resources they need.
Sorry, what? So
I'm trying to understand what it's going to look like. Are we putting a button on our homepage to take them to the Azure portal, or are we hiding that, and we will have a form that enters some stuff, and we create all the stuff in the background?
My thinking is, so So we might have a button on our product website, right? So it will redirect to the Azure Marketplace offer, and the customer will just like install our application and follow the steps to like provision their own resources. Yeah, we might need some like extra documentation. Yeah.
Hold on, Luke. What I think you should do is try to find any other site where they have a similar story, and try to find try to do it on their site, so you can see how you can, you know, there must be plenty of these things where you can do a test to see what you think of their application or whatever. Or they might have documentation, lots of screenshots, what the experience is, or they might have a video on that. So show us what it's going to look like at the end. We understand you're using the marketplace. I just don't understand what the experience is going to be like, or what even choices we have.
Okay, yeah, I see your point. Yeah, I will have a look at some existing maybe products in the Azure Marketplace to say how they done it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Once you have an idea of that, Luke, could you also give me a call and then we'll just go through, and I'm interested to know as well what you sort of got planned there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I feel like it is kind of in the very end, right? So we currently haven't like created Azure Marketplace yet. Yeah. But it is something to consider. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the forecast. Yeah. And I will go back to our YouTube channel. So yeah. So this is the sprint. Yeah. You can check out all our like sprint review in the YouTube channel. Yeah. So see you guys. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Luke.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone.